Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. Do I celebrate Juneteenth? If you've been on my channel long enough, you already know the answer to this question. But I'll answer the question right anyway. No, I don't celebrate Juneteenth. Because because of the rhetoric that I've been hearing around this day. I guess ever since it's been made known to me, and been made a national holiday. The rhetoric that I've been hearing has thoroughly convinced me that Juneteenth is truly a day for people who think they're slaves. That's it. I think it's for people who are fully convinced that slavery did not end at all. I'm convinced that people think that the Klan is still going up and down parading and terrorizing black people. I think it's a day for people who ignore the reality of this country, that so much has been done in terms of accomplishments by Black Americans and things done for Black Americans to make up for the horrible institution of slavery. It's a day for people who have forgotten that not every black person in this country was a slave. Not every black person that was a slave continued to be a slave. Many have escaped, and they forget. It's a day for people who either don't know or have forgotten that there actually were black slave owners. Especially in Charleston, I think there were 200 registered black slave owners. Please correct me on that if I'm wrong. It's a day for people who think that everything is owed to them and that they hold no responsibility for the shape of life for Black Americans currently. Because all I ever hear is about we were slaves and gimme, and a desire to have all these programs that these programs is basically banking on white guilt. It's banking on people who, for one, I think many people who recommend these programs, who recommend all this help, I think in their mind they're also thoroughly convinced that they are actually better than these quote unquote slaves, because they always seem to come up with an excuse for why their life is not together, why black families families of black Americans have just collapsed. Why they're in such disarray. They have every excuse for why young black men are committing so much crime, why young black women are killing their kids. They have so many excuses that do not fall back on personal responsibility. Do not fall back on they don't fall back on the need to have better values. I truly believe these people who constantly say we need these programs, they're primarily those on the left. I believe they think they are better. And who knows? Maybe that is the case, because I quite frankly don't think like that. I don't think that I'm a slave. I don't think that I need someone to hold my hand. I don't think I need someone to remove responsibility from me. I don't think I need to have the burden of consequences lifted off my shoulders. I'm happy to carry it. For all the good and bad it may bring me, I'm happy to carry that burden. Because I don't want the yoke of victimhood placed on my neck. I don't want that. I don't want to be toting that around. And it seems like those are the only people who really care so much about Juneteenth. So in that respects, no, Juneteenth is not for me. It's not for me because I believe I'm an individual. I believe that through many of the things many of the good things that have been given to me throughout my life, it all comes down to how I make use of it. And that doesn't seem to be something that's talked about concerning this so-called holiday. So there I said it. I think it's a day for those who think who think they are slaves. I can't say still slaves because maybe I could say still slaves because this mindset is like a slave mindset. But more or less it's for people who think they are slaves and who think that masters should give them the crumbs from the table in order to feel more comfortable in their current position. But that's never the case. It ain't gonna. It's never gonna. It's never gonna. The condition is never going to improve until the true problems within the things that surround Black Americans they truly address. And a lot of it has to do with poor morals and just the collapse of the family. And also with matters of the black church, with black churches, they really have dropped the ball on things, on the social ills that are going on concerning Black Americans. I want to throw them in there as well. But there, I said it. I think it's a day for people who think they're slaves. So, which means I gotta exclude myself from this so-called holiday. But please tell me what you think. You think I'm on the ball? You think I'm wrong? You think I'm an idiot? You think I'm Uncle Tom? Which probably, if you think I'm Uncle Tom, you may not have read Uncle Tom's Cabin. Because if you did call me that, I take it as a compliment. Please share your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you want to help out with the channel, go to my YouTube homepage. Look for the Give Up That Cheese button. You can make a donation amount on my PayPal account. All amounts are appreciated. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. Is Juneteenth, do I celebrate it? No. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care, be safe, stay strapped, and God bless.